Hey James Dean fans, hardcore fans of James Dean, where I'm standing is approximately where James Dean was pulled over at 3:30 p.m. on that fateful Friday, September 30th, 1955. I'm about a mile south of the Maricopa Taft exit that Jimmy exited and went west on to Highway 33, which was called the Racers Road. And then he took that highway up north to Highway 46 and met his death at 5:45 p.m. approximately 2 hours later, after being pulled over here at this spot at 3:30 p.m. by California Highway Patrol Officer O.B. Hunter. He clocked Jimmy going 65 miles an hour, 10 miles over the speed limit, and he clocked Bill Hickman, the driver of Jimmy's Ford station wagon, behind him going 20 miles per hour over the speed limit. In the Ford station wagon was his friend Bill Hickman, a stunt man from Hollywood, and Sanford Roth, who was going to do a photo shoot of Jimmy at the Salinas car races the next day, October 1st, 1955, for Collier's magazine. And in the front car, the Spider, was his mechanic, Rolf Weatherwick, a German, a paratrooper from World War II, the Luftwaffe. He was also an aircraft mechanic, and he was driving with Jimmy, and he was his mechanic. And he said that when they pulled off at on Ventura Boulevard to get gas at the mobile gas station, when they left at 1:15 p.m. after getting gas, he told Jimmy to take the Spider off the trailer that Bill was pulling, Bill Hickman, and he told him to clock some hours so he could put some mileage on his engine for the race the next day. So Jimmy was pulled over right here. I would say this is about 150 miles north of where they got gas, which happened to be Jimmy's last pit stop, which I incidentally filmed and I uploaded to YouTube if you're at all interested. Another factoid, at that time Jimmy would have been pulled over right here in Highway 99. So I think this was the original pull and not the pull over there alongside the freeway, which obviously didn't exist in 1955. A lot of fans from all over the world come over here to write cryptic messages and leave little statements for Jimmy and notes. So let's go over there and pan in on what people have left. They just leave little certain things, tidbits, little messages. And let me give you a perspective of what Jimmy saw that day through Jimmy's eyes. September 30th, 1955, coming up Highway 99. And like I said, I guess I'd have to do my research. I don't think that freeway was there. I think this was all there was. And I think this was the original spot where Jimmy was pulled over that day. Somebody wrote James Dean, John Kane, and then somebody wrote these cryptic letters. I don't know what that signifies. And then let's go over here where a bunch of fans got together and put his name up on the pole at one time, but now it's missing most of the letters. There's only 3 letters left, obviously. There it is. And then James Dean, there's that guy John Kane again, and then this guy wrote Ghost. And then there's some cryptic messages to James Dean along this pole right here. But they said it was at pole marker 166. But like I said, it had to be right here. He would have been pulled over right here, approximately. Latitude and longitude. So apparently it's 107 miles from here at this spot where he got killed, and he was pulled over here at 3:30 p.m. He stopped in Blackwell's Corners going up the Racers Road, up Highway 33, which is that exit over there about a mile north of us. He pulled over there because at that time race car drivers going to the Salinas car races would pull over to avoid going through the 25 miles per hour zone in Bakersfield, and so that to avoid fouling up their spark plugs, they would take that highway 166 to highway 33 north, and then they'd really open up and rev their engines, and then they'd stop at a place called Blackwell's Corners, where he met a couple of fellow car racers from Southern California. One was Lance Revenlow and the other guy was Bruce Kessler. And Lance Revenlow was the son of the Woolworth heiress, Barbara Hutton, and he ended up fortunately inheriting millions of dollars, but he got killed in a plane crash at 36. And Rolf Weatherick, actually, he got killed in a car crash in 1981. He was inebriated, and he drove himself into a house and killed himself. And Bill Hickman, the driver that was driving Jimmy Dean's Ford station wagon, you can see him in Bullet with Steve McQueen. He's the car driver that's chasing Steve McQueen in the movie. And so Sanford Roth, he took, or actually they said Rolf Weatherick took the last photo of Jimmy at 1:15 p.m. at the Mobil gas station on Ventura Boulevard. And that's where Jimmy pulled over from, coming from the Hollywood Ranch Market with his party. After having gotten a chocolate donut and coffee, they pulled over to get gas. And Rolf, his mechanic, he encouraged him to drive his Porsche Spider to the car races to clock hours on his engine so it would work right the next day, October 1st. So he ended up driving from that Mobil gas station, which I incidentally filmed and I uploaded for posterity in case they ever tear it down. So if you're at all interested, it's called James Dean's Last Pit Stop. So let's pan around. This is the view of the Bakersfield Valley where Jimmy drove that last day. This is what he would have seen. And we'll never forget you, Jimmy, and I hope you're in a better place. And may you find peace wherever you're at. And what was that statement he told Gig Young a couple of days before he got killed? Take it easy driving. The life you might save might be mine. Okay, James Dean fans. And one more thing, little factoid. Jimmy bought his 550 Spider on September 21st. And then he got killed September 30th. So he didn't even really get to race his car, his 550 Porsche Spider. So like I said, this would have been the pole marker, not that one there. And this is the original Highway 99. Like I said, I should have done my due diligence and researched it, but I'm pretty sure that this is the Highway 99 where Jimmy would have been pulled over and not over there. Okay, James Dean fans, thanks a lot. And long live James Dean, the great Hollywood movie actor. Okay, thanks a lot. Let's head on out to Blackwell's Corners on the Racers Road.